Hey Divas, Carrie J coming to you from Dime Store Diva TV. Tonight I want to show you this BH Cosmetic 120 eyeshadow palette 5th edition. This palette, the first time I used it, I was feeling pretty iffy about, but it went on to yield some beautiful things. I've got 6 shades of it on my eyes tonight, and with the brushes that I purchased from BH as well as the primer, I am learning to carve out some really interesting and fun looks. But let's get onto this palette. First of all, I want to compare to Coastal Scents. I'd never really shopped BH. I'd always pretty much shopped Coastal Scents and went everything based off my 252 palette. The packaging on this palette is very different. It feels sturdier. It is sturdier. It has a push button front, which I really love. No picking and trying to, you know, mess up your nail polish or whatever. It does have a mirror, and then of course your 2 palettes. Now this is the neutral palette of all the 120 palettes, and we'll get into the formulation in just a sec here, but let's take off the film. There is the first palette, and there are, just as you can see, a lot of neutral colors. This palette is loaded with highlights, just loaded with them. The two reds are coming off more pink than they really are. But that pink down there that you see that's popping so bright, it's not as bright as that. It's my lighting. But it's loaded with neutral colors in a variety of finishes, which I love. Okay, I'm going to talk to you in an upcoming video about my numerical system and my system for writing the finishes of these shadows on the back of each palette. I haven't numbered this one yet. On to palette number 2. What I like about this too, there's no ribbon. Okay, no ribbon hanging. You just lift with your nail right here, your finger. You don't even have to use your nail to pull this out. It has a very nice tab, if it'll just work for me. Oh, now it wants to be stuck in there. Okay, this is the second palette, and once again, those corally shades are coming off really pink, and the reds, the more strawberry reds, are coming off a lot pinker than they really are. But once again, loaded with highlight shades over here, just loaded. And then you've got your deep dark smoky colors right here for your outer V shades, or you want to do an all over smoky lid. They're quite beautiful. The thing that daunted me at first glance when I checked them out is that they swatch very richly on your finger. There's one there. They swatch really richly on your finger, but then when you apply, here's how they swatch. Well, these came out pretty good. Those 2 came out pretty good. Many of them can be drier, not chalky, but drier. And what that means is that for the timid, it can be quite useful, because the lower pigmented shades are nice for building up. You can pack them on and build them up. What I like about this packaging also is that it's not square up here in the corners. It's rounded. I don't know why that makes a difference to me. I just think it's more sleek. More thought was put into it, and I actually think that it thickens the plastic around here and makes it more sturdy. That's a fact over the 252. Now, my 121st edition I got from eBay, so I can't say anything with regard to the packaging on that. I am impressed, really impressed with the packaging on this palette though. There's just a variety of shades. A lot of reviews have been done on this, but I wanted to give you my take on it and also bring you an eye look that I created solely with this palette, right down to my lower lash line. I didn't use anything else. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments about this palette, leave them below. I thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you've been fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a work of art, and I heart you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now. Mwah.